Hi, I'm Courtney. For those of you that don't know me, I decided to do a video blog series to journal my whole fitness, I don't know, journey or whatever you want to call it, just because I'm hoping it'll be shorter for me time-wise than writing blogs because I'm actually a pretty good writer. So it takes me a while to really get it out and read it and just put it the way that I want to. I hope to make a lot of short videos so you can just watch it in your spare few minutes and, click on the topic that interests you. This is not, advice for anybody. It's not really anything except me keeping track of what I'm doing and just talking about it. I live alone. I mean, I do have a roommate and, we're cordial, but we're not really friends, and we don't have the same interest. And really, none of my friends have, big interest in, you know, fitness and weightlifting and things like that. So this is my way to journal all that without throwing it in everybody's face. And, the people that are interested, come watch my videos. If you're not interested, don't watch my videos. Um, I don't have a long-term goal at this time. And what I mean by that is I haven't figured out what I want to do with all this. I do know that I want to learn a lot more about weightlifting. I do know that I want to become a part of the fitness community in that sense and that it becomes my hobby. I don't have a hobby and, I have the time, I have the resources, and it's just something that I can do. So far, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying learning about it. I'm enjoying reading. I'm enjoying watching different videos. But I don't know what my end game is yet. Like, I know I don't want to be a bodybuilder, but I know I don't want to be really thin either. So I'm trying to decide what niche I want to be in so I can kind of plan my program from there. But right now, my goal is to be consistent. So I'm tracking my eating with MyFitnessPal. I'm getting 1,660 calories. I set it to lose 1 pound a week. My trainer doesn't want me to cut too much from my diet because right now the goal is really to retain the muscle mass that I have and hopefully build upon it. And to do that, you need to be eating. I probably could be eating more calories, but I've been eating this amount of calories for a few weeks now, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. If it gets to the point where I feel like I need to eat more, then I will. Um, but it's also enough that, or few enough that my body can hopefully start ticking away at some of this fat. But slowly, because I do need my energy to build muscle. Um, I eat pretty much whatever I want to. I do try to have well-balanced meals. I track my macros, kind of keep an eye on them. I get at least 100 grams of protein. I think MyFitnessPal budgets me 104 grams. It budgets me 187 grams of carbs and I think 55 grams of fat. Honestly, a lot of times I go over my fat and under on my carbs. I know that's okay, so I'm not too worried about it. But the main thing for me is make sure I'm getting my protein and making sure I stay within my calorie budget. Right now, I'm not doing a lot of cardio. I mean, I do some, like I like the Zumba classes and things that the gym offers, but when I go to the gym, my focus is to do my weight training, and I try to time it to where after I'm done with that, I can sneak into the last 30 minutes of Zumba class or whatever. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Eventually that will become more important, but right now, I'm just happy that I made it to the gym. So, like I said, I'm just doing this to let people know what I'm up to, kind of have somebody to talk about it because none of my friends are really into this. You know, I don't have many friends at the gym at this time. I have been going, seeing some faces. People say hi, introduce themselves, and I'm sure once I go on a regular basis after a month or two, I will make some friends and I'll kind of have more of an outlet to talk to people about this with. But This is, like I said, just a journal. Um, don't come at me with some, you don't look like you're losing weight, because that's really not my goal at this time. Don't ask me, oh, are you allowed to eat that? I can eat whatever I want. There are many things that I choose not to consume, but on certain days I might. Like, I don't drink very much alcohol anymore, but that doesn't mean I don't drink. So on a day where I decide that's a choice that I want to make, and I figure it into my diet, and that is always number one. It has to be within my calories. If it's not in my calories, then it's not happening. If I budgeted my day and I get to the end of the night and I didn't plan to have a beer, I'm not having a beer. Today I went out to a restaurant with a friend and I planned for it yesterday. I picked out what I was going to eat. That was lunch, so I picked my lunch. I knew what I was having for dinner, and I just planned around that. Um, so don't be one of those people. And also, if you're not interested, don't watch my videos. This is why I'm doing videos instead of posting it all over Facebook. I'm not putting it in your face. So, I know, especially on YouTube, people are haters. They're negative. But if you're one of my personal friends that came from Facebook, if I hear your negativity, we will not be friends on any level. That's not to say if you are someone within, the fitness community, you have some advice or some tips, or you see that I'm doing something wrong. Of course, I want to hear your feedback. But, if you sitting around fat and happy and you mad because I'm not fat and happy anymore, I don't want to hear it. But that's pretty much it. I hope to journal this. This is going to be a long journey. This is not one of those, in 90 days and in 6 months or anything like that. This is going to take a couple years. I'm going into that realizing it. It's going to take a couple years at least for me to probably, see some changes in my body and figure out what my end game is. But right now, I'm in the beginning. And the most important part is be consistent, and stick to it. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to make some other videos, and I hope they keep you entertained. I hope they keep you informed on what I'm doing with my life, and you know a little bit more about me that you didn't know before. Thanks.